Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Doodle Robot, and today we're going to look at some of my June purchases. It's only June 10th, so Saturday, June 10th, and I'm going into town tomorrow to buy some groceries because there's no food in my house. And hopefully I can upload this at Walmart while I walk around and look at stuff. So that's kind of the plan. Since I have no internet in the middle of nowhere, and I don't have a job anymore because I'm retired now. Yay! Yeah. So we'll look at my berserk spendings at Amazon, and then I went to a town 2.5 hours away this last Wednesday for an eye procedure, and so we'll talk all about that. Let me get some of the clutter out of the way here. Okay. Probably should have planned ahead more. So, we'll start with what I bought in town. So, if you recall, last time I went for a doctor's appointment, 2 doctor's appointments actually, all I came back with was a set of blank Tombos, the colorless blender Tombos. That's all I had to show for like a 2.5 hour drive out of town. So this time, I have 2 things to show for my drive back to the doctor to get the procedure done. First I had to go, they had to diagnose me. It's just a little eye procedure, a thing that follows a cataract surgery, which I had like 6 years, almost 5.5 years ago maybe. I had cataract surgery, and it's kind of like the cataracts are coming back, but it's not cataracts. It's an in-office procedure. It's like being in Star Trek, actually. They dilated my eye, and then they hit whatever is the problem with the laser, and it took like 2 minutes. 2.5 hours for a 2-minute procedure. So, but I tried to live it up and go to a lot of stores, which then I just proceeded to buy nothing in. So we have this. So in the Barnes & Noble, I finally got the precious. I wanted this since Vegas. I saw it in a Barnes & Noble in Vegas, and I was buying a lot of other things, so I didn't buy everything I wanted. I showed some restraint. So last time I went, they didn't have this. They were out of it. So this time they had it, so I got it. So you can see it's Barnes & Noble for $8, Mystic Animal. This is a beautiful, who's it by? Stratton Peterson. This is a beautiful book. So yeah, been wanting this one since Vegas. I've seen some beautiful colorings from this. So yeah, I'm glad it was finally in stock. So I got that from Barnes & Noble. I looked at every coloring book there. That's all I wanted. And from Michael's, because last month when I was there for the previous appointment, to diagnose the problem, I wanted these. All I came back with was the Tombos. I wanted these, and I regretted not buying them, so I got them. These are the Jelly Roll Moonlight Grays. And I've noticed that since then, since I didn't get them, lots of people have suddenly got these, so I don't know. I feel like we're all on the same wavelength. It's kind of weird. And my other supply that is not an Amazon purchase is this. It's a set of koi. This was a retirement gift from the other art teacher that I work with. It's a koi watercolors. This is by Sakura. Little pocket field sketchbox. Sorry, I can read. I've been doing nothing since the last day of school. At first that was really hard because I was keyed up, but now I'm in total slug mode. I call it slug mode instead of sloth mode because there's no slothing going on. My house is clean, and and I'm not eating myself to death or anything, so it's so cute. I think I will do, if I find the energy, because I'm kind of taking it easy. I haven't posted in a hot minute. Again, it's been like 2.5, 3 weeks since I posted something, and that may be for a while, because I'm taking it easy. At first it was hard, and I couldn't take it easy, and I was freaked out and pacing around the house like a caged cat or something, but now I'm like, No, I need to get myself out of flight or fight mode because my heart can't race all the time, and I got to be able to breathe, and yeah, it was rough getting through that the last 3 years. So I'm on my well-deserved retirement break. So I'm thinking I might make a little swatch card for here and do a swatch with me video, maybe, if I can get my act together to do that. Maybe not, we'll see. But I feel like Sakura is a good trusted brand, so I have high hopes for those. Not something I would have bought myself ever, because I already have like my one watercolor set, and I have some metallic watercolors as well, but I have the Pretty Excellence, and I like them. They're fine. I don't know anything about watercolors really, so not a medium that I've ever chosen to use a lot. So I'm excited to give those a try. All right, and then we have our humongous Amazon thing. I'm going to show you the first two that are going back to Amazon. I think I'm going to raise you up a little bit. This makes me sad. So sad. Can you see this one though? I don't know. It's broken. The spine it's bent. I don't know. It got trapped in a machine or something. The spine's broken. It's I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Totally wonky inside, but here, look at that. Oh, looks like a dog ate it. The package is scary looking. This came all by itself. All these other books came in a box together. This one came all by itself, shipping from someplace else, I guess. And I don't know, I think it got caught in a machine or fell on the floor or something, because there's holes in the package and it's filthy. But this makes me so sad because this is the best book in the whole purchase that I did off Amazon. This is from Dover, Fanciful Fairies and Dazzling Dragons coloring book. I'm definitely ordering a replacement for this by L. Horner, maybe. I'm surprised I haven't seen more of this book around, because this is super, like, it's like all dirty. I don't know how it can, there's a hole in the package. I don't know. Super scary. But anyways, I'm surprised I don't see more of this, because it is super cute. So we'll do a quick flip through of this. There's flip through online that I saw before I ordered it. Oh, and Dover. This is Dover, so it does the double. It's the stapled in the middle and the double-sided ones. These cost like $3 something. I'm not sure this was even the full $3.99. I think maybe it was marked down. Some of these were, I don't know. This was my really cheap books Amazon purchase. Like, how are these not so cute? This is like a cookie jar, possibly. Cute little snail. They're the most adorable. See, it's like all, oh, poor thing. The most adorable dragons, fairies, and snails in this book. Laugh on. Training Tiny Dragons. Oh my gosh, this book is so good. She's a fairy. She's got her little inner tube on. They're having a hot soak in the teacups. This is super cute. Okay, I'm not going to talk through the whole thing. We'll be here forever, so I'll just give it a quick flip. You can see the cuteness all around. Sleeping Dragon Tea. Love that one. Like, are these not the cutest dragons ever? She's riding a cuckoo clock. You know, long, important conversation with the turtle. That's what I kind of feel like right now. I'm in lounging mode. I've been doing some coloring. I was a little scared because at first, when I first stopped working, I was in no mood to color whatsoever, and I thought that was going to be a permanent thing. But it only lasted about a week, maybe. I can't even remember. Week and a half. But now it's kind of hit or miss. Like, I have the energy to do it maybe for an hour or two a day, and then I go back to just lounging around. Like, I am burnt out. The very definition of burnt out, I think. So, and any day now, I think I'm going to apply. There's this very posh resort near where I live. it caters to, like, you know, multimillionaires and billionaires type people. Like, this is so cute. They look like they're having a stare off. Who's going to win? Because this is a very skinny dragon, man. I think she could take him. This dragon, is he pleading for his life from the cat? Like, this, like, I don't know what happened to this book. Anyways, my poor book that the dog ate, but, or got trapped in a machine or something. Yes, that one has to go back. Yeah, so I'm thinking about applying because everybody says that this place pays very well. And so I'm going to give it a shot and apply there, I think. If I don't get that job, I will probably just move on to another place because I live in the middle of nowhere. It's 2.5 hours to a doctor. So this is another one I'm going to send back. And if this were the only book that was in the pile that was kind of damaged, I wouldn't bother. But this one it's got creases in it through all the pages. Some are easier to see than others. I don't know if you can even see them. But yeah, there's a crease in all of the pages in this book. Well, maybe not all of them. The majority of the pages in the middle. There's a pretty good crease too. I mean, it came in a box where all the books were fine, so I think they just put it in there that way. Sadly. And so, since I have to return the other one, I'm going to return this one. And I don't think, this is Decorative Tile Designs. Oh, Marty Noble. I don't think I'm going to ask for a replacement. I'm just going to ask for a refund on this. It's not that. It's okay. We'll see what Amazon says, though. I don't feel the need to get a replacement for it. I'll just ask for a refund. I wouldn't do it, but since I have to go all the way into town and return the other one, I may as well return that one. So, my humongous Amazon purchase was because of this. Wait for it. Okay. And as of today, because I went on Amazon and looked, and these are all the Hannah Lynn books are $5. $5. I only have two. I have that teeny little Faces book and something else. I don't know. Something that's not in this crowd here. But since they were $5, and I believe the last time they were $5, I missed that sale and didn't buy anything because she has double images in her books. But this time they were $5, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get the ones that I want. So it still makes my eye twitch and my innards go crazy. My little robotic innards there get all messed up when I see the double pages. But I bought Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. Everybody has seen these. So since they were basically half price, I bought them. All right. Maui Mermaids and Island Whimsy Girls. Now, actually, I think this one does not have double images. Because they're right at... Yeah, that one doesn't have double images, and neither does this one. Maui Mermaids and Island Whimsy Girls. 50. Yep. This one, no double images. Good job. The other one's not so much, but... So, yeah, super cute. All right. Mythical Maidens and Curious Creatures. So if anybody knows, like maybe she does it all the month of June. I know there was a $5 one before, and it seems like it was about a year ago. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I don't know. Seems like she does it every once in a while. So maybe it's like a yearly June thing. If you know, put it in the comments for all of us so we can all know. So yeah, hopefully you can take advantage of that if you still want to. Whimsy Girls Around the World. I remember when this one came out and I liked it a lot. But you know, when I see double pages, I'm like, I don't want to get it. Now, at least, I think in the last one, the double pages are exactly the same. This one has an easier version and a harder version. Still a double page. I don't know why they think that's going to make us happy about it, but I guess you get a choice. Seems like a waste of a tree to me, but anyways, you all know how I feel about that. Those of you who watch regularly. See, I remember when this came out and I really wanted it, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I didn't get it. Probably the double pages. This is her newest release. We'll come back to that one. I have some thoughts on this one. Steampunk Darlings, which of course I love the Steampunk Darling one. I've always wanted this one. Now these double pages I think are exactly the same. Some people say like, now the people who say like, I like one to practice on, okay, legitimate, I could get behind that. And some people say, oh, if I mess up on it, then I have another one. I'm like, but I don't know. When I mess up, I just try to fix it and then just move on. I'm not going to redo the whole thing because the time has passed for that, in my opinion. It's like we fix it as best we can and we just move on from that whole situation is my thing. So yeah, this is super cute. This is a really good one. Not regretting that purchase at all, except for the double pages. And Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings. These look like they're exactly the same. I really like these ones that are situational. They're her stylized lady that she always has, but they're in a scenery. I like those much more than floating heads. I just like sceneries, probably. So yeah, another really good one. That one's very detailed. All right, this is her latest, I believe. Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Faces, Line Art, and Grayscale. That is blurry. Is it supposed to be blurry? Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Okay, so now you've got double images. One is a line art, nice crisp dark line art, and then we have blurry grayscale. It's blurry. Is my book defective? Like, it's really funny lines, and I don't want to say it's pixelated. It looks like it was done that way on purpose. I don't know. The grayscale just doesn't look right to me. You know what it looks like? It looks like they took this one, and first they took an eraser tool in Photoshop and tried to lighten everything a little bit. And then, I'm sorry to say this, it looks like somebody who doesn't really know how to do Photoshop very well, like myself, went in and tried to grayscale it. I don't know, it just looks, I'm not impressed with the grayscale in this book. Not that I have a whole lot of grayscale things, because I'm not a huge fan of it. It's fine, but it's fuzzy and blurry looking, and how are you going to get, I don't know, how are you going to get a good image out of that? I mean, I've seen Christina McAllister. Her grayscale is not blurry like this. It's still crisp and clean, but grayscale. So I don't know. There's something very off to me about this grayscale. I mean, I'm still glad I got the book. I like the images, the floating heads, we'll call them. But I don't know, if I were a grayscale lover, I might be a little upset with that grayscale. Tell me what you think. If you have this book and you notice the same thing, or now you're running to the cupboard to get the book out and see and compare it. I haven't noticed other grayscales being all fuzzy like that. So anyways, the drawings are spectacular. All right, let's move on to the rest of the Amazon purchase. Like I said, these were all really inexpensive books. There were two towards the end here, I think, that were much more. So All the Hannah Lynn ones were $5. All these Dover ones are $3.99. Some were less than that. Some were like on sale. And this is a Dover book. These are both Dover books. Medieval Tapestries. I have wanted this one since I started coloring because I love tapestries. I love also illuminated manuscripts. I just like this whole era. I think they have an illuminated manuscript one. I don't know why I didn't get it, but anyway, I got Medieval Tapestries this time. And they list them here so that you can look them up and copy them. I like to do that. So I have looked at tapestries, gosh, all over, in all museums all over the world. They're always amazing. So yeah, I'm super excited about this one. I always thought that my dream job, I was born in the wrong century, but my dream job was to be one of those little monks that sat in his little room all like a hermit and, you know, worked on like one Bible for his whole life, and that was his job. That would be my perfect job. I would love that. All right. Also, this is a Dover book. I got it. I'm like, this is a Dover book, but it doesn't have that little stamp. It's right there, though. Dover. Okay. And Marty Noble as well. She does all these historical ones. All right. This is Japanese woodblock prints. We have all of what they really look like, so you can use them. These are really good ones, too. I'd say the images in this book, although the paper's not as good, are better than the images in my other Japanese book in many respects. They're just a little bit busier. The other book they're more minimalist, so. But this has a lot of the images that I really like from history, so. So yeah, again, in the $3 range for this book, as they usually are. I can't remember which ones were on sale and which ones weren't, but yeah, some were less than the $3.99. And we've got a couple of Creative Havens, Untamed Designs. This one was on sale for $4 something, so naturally had to pick it up. I think maybe it was $5 something. Don't quote me, but anyways, maybe it's still that low price. I like this one. Very tribally patterns in here. The patterns generally go with the animals. So like you see the African Serengeti on the lion there. African designs for the most part. They kind of go with the region. Oh, and plus just to do some drawings with like those African colors. Ooh, that'll look so nice. Love giraffes. All right, so Creative Haven I didn't have, and another Creative Haven I didn't have. I think this was the one that was in the $4 range. Wish You Were Here by Teresa Goodrich. I'm sure everybody's seen this one. It's very popular. I'm assuming that's why it's in the $4 range. It has to be super popular. Lots of cool sceneries. There's my house. Sceneries from around the world. Can't go wrong with that. Ooh, Egypt. Beautiful. I have yet to work in a Teresa Goodrich book. I don't know why. I really like the look of them. I don't know why. And let's see. 2 more super inexpensive books. I have the other one of this. Oh, this one is so curly. People, bookmakers, this is why we don't like the black backgrounds. Because sometimes the books come curled like this and they don't really ever come uncurled. I will set a bunch of heavy books on it, but I don't have high hopes. Maybe if I lived in a humid area that would work. But anyway, I have the other one of this. I actually have it right here. Hold on. I had it out because I was looking. Maybe I wanted to color something in this. So I've already had this one. This is by Forest Diver. This is a Julia Rivers book. Hers are really cheap. One of these was, I want to say $4.99, and one was $5.99 maybe. Nothing was really over, I think, $5.99, except these two here, which are kind of one-offs. But yeah, this was a whole Keepers of the Enchanted Forest, The Hidden Spirits of the Enchanted Forest, and Guardians of the Enchanted Forest. So this is the Enchanted Forest series. I had one, and I just got the one because I wanted to see if I liked it. And so I just decided, since I was doing a whole cheap book order, I chucked this in there. I still have some cheap books that I really want to get, like the Nice Little Town series, some more from Camilla Angelkova. But they didn't make the cut this time. Mostly because of Hannah Lynn. So she took up had to act fast on that. So that was Keepers of the Enchanted Forest. And then we have Hidden Spirits of the Enchanted Forest. And they're all pretty similar. Seems like I was just watching somebody color in this. I can't remember. My brain has turned to mush. Don't worry about me, though. It's okay. It's a process. I'm recovering. Recovering from the last 3 years. I deserve a little downtime. So do not fret. I think I will be posting a April, May, and June finished pages. That's the plan. At the end, I'll show you what I've been working on the last couple of days. Seems like I just finished, I just finished a buddy color. I won't show that one. One of my group buddy colors. I don't know which group. I can't keep track of these things right now. I saw this on Pixies Channel. I don't think I even finished watching the video. I just went to Amazon and got distracted by the sales and stuff. So, but this one was, I want to say, $8.99, $9.85, somewhere in that range. But it's mid-century modern and it's really cool. So thank you, Pixie, for showing it. Love it. I love some of the pictures better than some of the other pictures, but there are a lot more good ones than bad ones, so, which is usually the case, right, in a book. Love the bug one. Those are beetles. Some of these that have a whole bunch of excess designs are a little strange, although I've already figured out a way to tackle them, but I do prefer some of the more simpler ones with not so many excess lines. Like this is okay. I could live with those lines. Some of them just have like, whoa. Like, what are you doing? Too many excess lines there. But it's okay. There's a plan. Love this one. Reminds me of Kandinsky. So yeah, super cool book. Thank you so much for showing that, Pixie. All right, so I got that one. And the other kind of expensive one, although it was, I don't know, only like $6.99 or something maybe, I'm not sure. I've been wanting a kawaii book with the cute food. Do they call it kawaii food? I don't know. This had food on the cover, but I couldn't find a flip through, so I'm like, are they all food? They're not all food. We'll do a very quick flip through. And gosh, this book is hard for me to see what's going on. That might be food there. I'm not sure. Oh, that might be food. Like, these are so big and in your face. I'll probably be easier to see it when I'm watching this video to make sure there's no mistakes, and I want to keep it. But I don't see food here. Like, there's a fish, but it's not cooked or anything. It's not in a sushi bowl. There's a blobby thing. Okay, I can see food here. It's hard for me to tell what's going on. Who's this by? Colored Caramel. This might be my first colored caramel book. I'm pretty sure it is. That looks like food. It looks like bacon to me. That's probably an egg. I don't know what that is. I've seen that though in Japan. I'm sure I've eaten it. This book is a little damaged too. I don't know. All the pages have a crease. I don't know. Can you even see that? My lights feel really bad. I hope this video is going to be okay. Could be that I just haven't shot a video in ages, but or my lights are too high. I don't know. Anyway, not every page in this book has food. Like, I don't see food there. There's food. So I was hoping for cute, happy little food. He might be eating a cookie. No food. There's a girl, but there's food by her head. I don't know what's with that. That's kind of what I was looking for. Or something like the cover image. Okay, so he's a piece of sushi. I'm going to keep the book, but this is cute. That's adorable. You have to take your little animal out of the soup bowl with chopsticks. Hilarious. I just wish there had been a flip through of this online. I guess now there will be at the end of this long video. Food. That's good. Food. Got a lot of noodles. I like this little sushi guy is on a surfboard. So, like, I have no idea what's going on with this page. These are chopsticks they're picking up. What are they picking up? These are like little bears or something. If you know, you can explain it to me in the comments. Now that looks pretty good. Now I just want sushi. So I have to go back to the eye doctor again on Wednesday because they did one eye on last Wednesday, and this coming Wednesday they're going to do the other eye. 2.5 hours one way. I have a coupon this time for Michael's. 20% off one item, I believe. One whole item. Let's not hurt ourselves, Michael's. Every time I have been to Michael's, these last 2 or 3 times that I went out of town to see the doctor, I stand in Michael's and I look at the inks, the distress inks. I don't know what they're called. They're by that guy. And I don't know. But there's like these big ones that are different than the little ones. Because if you splash water on them, you get water spots on them. Okay, I'm not doing a very good job of explaining this. But I keep standing in Michael's looking at those, and there's so many colors, and they're like $9 a piece, but you get one half price. And then I'm looking at those big ones, and I'm thinking, wow, that seems like a lot of ink. But then I look over at the little ones that are not the same kind of distress ink. And they come in a pack. They're small. They're like yay big. Smaller, bigger, slightly bigger than a quarter. And they come in these packs of 4. And they're colors that they don't even have anything to do with each other. Like, could you pick 4 colors that didn't really go with each other at all whatsoever? So I continually stand in front of the ink section just looking at it, and I'm like, I get so frustrated. It's like, I don't know what to buy. I don't know which colors to pick, and they're super expensive, and I kind of want to try them, but I don't know anything about inks, so then I don't buy them. And then I go in other sections, and I'm already frustrated, so then I don't buy anything at Michael's. So probably I should avoid that whole section until I figure out what I would like to purchase from the ink section. I feel like I could do better online. I don't know if they sell them through Blick, but I should probably look there. Anyhow, that is it for my haul thus far. Although, since I'm going back to a town, I may come with more stuff on Wednesday, but I wanted to get all this stuff put away. So that's pretty much me babbling on in slug mode, not doing anything. Brain is melting. It's loud though. We're allowing it to melt for a little while. Anyways, I appreciate you joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. Maybe you'll see this on Sunday, maybe more like Monday. We shall see. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.